Chapter 14: Fossil Fuels. In our daily lives, we use various sources of energy to power our homes, vehicles, and industries. One of the most commonly used sources of energy is fossil fuels. Different types of fuel. Some fuels are found naturally while some have been artificially produced. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are natural fuels. They are also called fossil fuels because they were formed from the dead remains of plants and animals, which were buried deep in the soil millions of years ago. Fossil fuels must be used optimally as they cannot be replenished once they are finished. Hence, they're also called non-renewable sources of energy. Sunlight, wind and water are categorized as renewable sources of energy as they are continuously available and can be renewed. Sunlight is also called an inexhaustible energy source. Coal. Coal is formed from the remains of ancient plants that lived millions of years ago. As layers of sediment build up, the plant material is subjected to heat and pressure, transforming it into coal. Coal is found in underground mines and is obtained by digging. This process is called coal mining. It is used primarily for electricity generation and industrial processes. In earlier times, it was used in small stoves called angitis for cooking food and heating homes. In Bharat, coal reserves are found in Jharkhand, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Assam. Coal mining centers are in Jharia, Raniganj, Bokaro, Korba and Dhanbad cities. Petroleum. Petroleum, also known as black coal, is formed from the remains of tiny marine organisms such as algae. Over millions of years, these organisms are buried under layers of sediment and subjected to heat and pressure, resulting in the formation of oil. Mineral oil is taken out from areas under the sea called reservoirs by drilling deep wells. This crude oil is a mixture of many compounds like petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin wax, and liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. These compounds are used for various purposes. Petrol and diesel are used as fuel in vehicles, LPG is used for cooking and the wax is used for making candles. Petroleum deposits in Bharat are found in Mumbai High, Digboi, Kambai Basin, Ankleshwar and Sibsagar district of Assam. Main oil refineries are located at Digboi, Kochi, Mathura, Mumbai, Barauni, Haldia and Chennai. Natural gas. Natural gas is formed in a similar way to oil, but it is composed mainly of methane gas. It is often found alongside oil deposits and coal beds. Natural gas is extracted from underground reserves. CNG is used as motor fuel and it does not cause pollution. Hence, it is called a clean fuel. Nowadays, in some cities most buses and auto rickshaws run on CNG. Conservation of fuel. We have learnt that fossil fuels take millions of years to be formed, hence they are called non-renewable sources of energy. They also cause pollution upon burning. The rate at which fuels are being consumed is much faster than the rate at which new are being generated. With the growing demand and growing population, we will soon face a shortage of fuels, hence, there is an urgent need to use alternative fuels. Some alternatives of fossil fuels are: Number 1. Hydroelectric power. Electricity produced from moving water does not cause any pollution. Number 2. Solar energy. Solar cells absorb the radiation from the sun and convert it into electrical energy. It can be used to heat homes and buildings. Number 3. Wind energy. Wind turbines use the energy of moving wind to produce electricity. It can be used to run flour mills and water pumps. The sources of energy like water, sun and wind are replenished continuously in nature. Such sources are called renewable sources of energy. Save fuel for tomorrow. Number 1. Walk short distances. Number 2. Switch off the vehicle's engine at the red light. Number 3. Use a cycle to the market instead of your motor vehicle. Number 4. Use carpools to go to school, office, etc. Number 5. Use public transport like buses, metro rails, and local trains. Let's recall. Number 1. Natural fuels are also called fossil fuels. They are formed by the dead remains of plants and animals buried under the earth millions of years ago. Number 2. Fossil fuels are limited and are non-renewable sources of energy. Number 3. Sunlight, wind and water are categorized as renewable sources of energy. Number 4. Coal is a solid fossil fuel, found deep inside the earth, and is primarily used to generate electricity. Number 5. Petroleum is formed from the remains of dead plants and animals buried under the sea. Number 6. Natural gas can be found along with petroleum. CNG is a motor fuel and is called a clean fuel. Number 7. Some alternatives to fossil fuels are: Number 1. Hydroelectric power. Number 2. Solar energy. Number 3. Wind energy.